Thanks, Scott.
Yeah, good morning, guys. We're talking about 5 female students at Tooele High, all of them just freshmen, and they recently won a competition, the first round of a competition, a nationwide STEM contest put on by Samsung Electronics. And for that first round victory, they earned $12,000 in technology for their school. Their project is all about eradicating invasive weeds here at Stansbury Park Lake. And their math teacher and basically their coach who put this team together, she couldn't be more proud of them. Nicole Belknap knows what it's like to be one of the few females in STEM. She was one of just 4 women graduating with a physics degree from BYU in 1999.
It was a female. It wasn't popular then. So that's what's been fun about this, is inspiring these girls to love science.
Now a high school math teacher, she's talking about these 5 Tooele High freshmen who responded to her call to take part in the Samsung Solve for Tomorrow STEM competition.
And Samsung says, find this problem in your community and then come up with a solution for it.
The Fab 5 focused on a persistent issue at their local lake.
We're trying to remove the invasive lake weed called Phragmites from the lake, and our plan right now is to put vinegar on them, because if there's new growth, then it will kill the new growths that we find. The Phragmites actually eat up a lot of our water. Well, we're in a drought. That's probably not great.
For years now, crews have been cutting the weeds down at the surface, but 80% of the Phragmites are below water.
We spend summers here and like the weeds and like it's like super gross and stuff.
Out of more than 1,000 applications, these young ladies from Tooele High were named one of the 50 state finalists. They're now putting together a 3-minute video to convince Samsung judges they belong in the top 10. And they also hope it proves women belong in STEM.
I have been a passion for STEM. It's really fun. I've always loved like building things. I plan on doing mechanical engineering.
I'm surprised no boys joined actually. I'm glad that it's just a girls club because it won't be weird with boys in it. I didn't have to do anything to motivate them.
These girls are inspiring and they're brilliant and they're freshmen.
We're just trying to make a difference, even if it's a small one. Like, the world's not perfect, but we can make it a little closer.
They finished up their 3-minute video, sent it off to Samsung. It's now in the hands of those judges, and they should learn, these 5 freshman women should learn in the next few weeks whether or not they make it out of the final 10, the top 10. If they do, that would include a trip to Washington, D.C., so we wish them the best of luck. For now, we're live in Stansbury Park. Scott McCain, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Thanks, Scott.
Weeds are problems.
Phragmites are a non-native invasive noxious plant that is spreading rapidly along our Stansbury Lake and other lakes surrounding our area.
Something to know about invasive species is that they are harmful to the environment and are not native.
The greater the invasive species population, the greater impact it will have. It is impacting the environment as well as the economy in the area.
Phragmites can impede access to water bodies and obstruct views.
Phragmites stems are highly flammable, increasing the risk of wildfires.
Our STEM team at Tooele High School sought to address the spread of the invasive Phragmites in our areas.
People have been attempting to combat the weed in the lake for years, but it is continuing to spread.
How are we gonna kill this with vinegar?
That's a great question.
We decided to try the outside-in approach. We wanted to find the growth of smaller populations of the Phragmites and attack that first. This will stop the growth of new populations and minimize spread.
Finding new growth is critical. We reached out to the elementary schools in the areas for help.
Having elementary school students learn to detect where the weed is growing helps us find early detection of the weeds.
Together with our elementary students, we will explore the secrets of invasive lake weeds. Our goal is to empower the kids in our community to make a difference.
Once an area of Phragmites is identified, we will cut the flowers off and spray the stand with vinegar. Vinegar, particularly white distilled vinegar, is sometimes used as an herbicide because it contains acidic acid, which has the ability to kill early growth in Phragmites.
Compared to synthetic herbicides, vinegar is considered more environmentally friendly because it breaks down relatively quickly in the environment and doesn't leave behind harmful residues.
Vinegar is easy to get and affordable, making it a convenient option for those looking for an alternative to chemical herbicides. and it is extremely effective.
Something to note, vinegar is typically effective on young, small weeds. We have to continue to monitor for resprouting because some Phragmites may resprout after being treated with vinegar.
And because vinegar is a non-selective herbicide, meaning it can damage or kill a wide range of plants, including both weeds and desirable plants, we have to ensure that the area we treat is an area where Phragmites are spreading.
Getting rid of Phragmites allows native vegetation to thrive and supports a healthy ecosystem.
Phragmites are invading wetlands all over the United States.
Our hope is that our simple approach will stop the spread of Phragmites in other areas as well.
This leads to improved wildlife habitation,
Enhanced recreational opportunities
Increased property values.
Improved water quality
in streams,
in lakes,
In rivers,
And in coastal areas.
And most importantly, it protects the landscape for future generations.